Hello, welcome to video for section 5.2. It's going to be divided into a few videos, so let's go ahead and get started. So remember in 5.1, we learned about how to simplify rational expressions, and now we're going to learn how to multiply them. And some of times multiplying them, we have to simplify them first. It makes it a simpler process. So this is multiplying just two basic fractions, 3 over 4 times 12 over 27. And so I like to reduce them before I multiply. It makes it easier. So I can see that 4 goes into 12 three times. And if I look at 27 as 3 times 9, the 3's cancel there. And then also this 3 can cancel into this 9, leaving 3, which means I have nothing on top, which is still a 1. So don't forget that. And then I have a 3 left. You could have multiplied straight across and had 36 over 108, and that too would have reduced to 1/3. Okay, so with multiplying again, we've got constants and variables. So I'm first going to reduce my constant. So 3 I see can go into 6 twice, and 4 can go into 12 three times. So I've got those taken care of. So I have 2 times 3 or 6 on top. And then my x's, I'm just going to rewrite here x to the 4th, y to the 13. And then x squared y to the 9, just so I can see them clear. So I have 6, and then x squared and x to the 4th. I have 2 more x's on top than bottom. And then my y's, I had 13 minus 9, so I have 4 y's on top more than I do on bottom. So that means I'm left with x squared over times y to the 4th. Everything in the denominator canceled. So now 3 and 4, we're going to factor before we do any canceling, because you can only factor things that are, we can only cancel things that are factors, okay? Not just x over x, things that are factors, which means they multiply. So I'm going to refer to these as top left, bottom left, top right, bottom right. So top left stays x plus 5. It cannot be simplified anymore. Top right cannot be simplified anymore. I can factor bottom left into x minus 5, x plus 5. And then bottom right, I can factor that into x minus 5, x minus 5. Once I have them factored, then I can cancel things that are in common. So an x minus 5 and x minus 5, only one for one, and then an x plus 5 and an x plus 5. So it looks like everything in the top cancels. So remember that still leaves a 1. And then on the bottom, I have x minus 5 times x minus 5. You could multiply them together. You could also write 1 over x minus 5 squared, but this should still be fine. Let's look at number 4. Again, we're going to factor each of the 4 pieces. So up top, I can factor out a 3, and then actually a 3y, and then I have a y minus 1. Okay, so a 3y, and then I have y minus 1. And then top right, that factors into y minus 4 times y plus 2. Two numbers that multiply to make a -8, but they add to make 2. Bottom left, I can factor out a 3, and then we have y minus 4 left. And the bottom right is y plus 2, y plus 1. So let's see what we can cancel. I can cancel this 3's and the y minus 4's and the y plus 2's. So it looks like I have y times y minus 1 on top and y plus 1 on bottom. So that's all for the multiplication. Catch me back for the next video.